Hi. It's been a while. No, it's incredible. We've grown. You've grown. I've grown. So I just wanted to first off say thank you to everybody who has been with me throughout this entire stream break. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who's given me advice, who gave me condolences when Maya passed away, everyone who's been just checking in on me, those I've spoken with for stream advice. Thank you. Thank you so much. You guys are incredible. You guys are amazing. You guys have shown me so much kindness, and you guys have shown me so much love and so much, like, I don't know what to say. It's just it's kind of amazing. I mean, it's just been a wonderful experience getting to know every single one of you, and also to learn. And I want to say that my original intent was not to be this much time away from you guys. I didn't want to stay 3 months away. My original plan was July, and then get ready in June to come back in August, or late August at the most. Of course, July was a wash, and then my break really kind of started around late August, like around August. And then in late August, I started preparing myself to come back, just researching and doing stuff like that. And the month of August really was that getting things and talking with people. And now I'm in the month of September, I'm getting everything organized. As you guys probably noticed, a brand new Elgato face cam, which I had recorded myself opening it, and I did do some, recorded some footage, but it's been a while since I managed my camcorder set. I forgot to check the battery of the microphone, and it recorded on the wrong audio. So yeah, that was mistake number one. And I've got some other upgrades that you don't see at the moment. Also, I find it kind of hilarious that the camera isn't picking up the lights lit up. But they are actually right now. They are lit up. Like, I don't know how this is happening, but like all those lights that you see off, they're on. I swear to God. So it's a brand new piece of technology, and I think it's, it's interesting. You might have also noticed that the microphone sounds a little better. That's because I actually took time to sorry, I'm getting a little nervous. I'm getting a little time to be able to adjust things, clean my stream deck, add things to the stream deck, get some requests to get new scenes done, be able to play with the audio with this, watch tutorials, learn. And that's a thing that I explained in my taking a break video, where I said that basically I was just focusing on hitting a button and then just going live and then just hoping for the best. And that's ultimately just fine if all you want to do is just stream and play video games and just hang out with people, and that's cool. And for a long time that was the case, but I was also in the back of my mind, I was thinking, I want to grow. And the reality is that I was my worst enemy. I streamed a lot, and I didn't take the time to research, and I didn't take the time to grow, and I didn't take the time to look into things. And even now, when I'm not back, I'm still learning things. I'm coming back on the 25th of September, and I didn't really go through like a rebrand, but what I was sort of just kind of thinking more of the rebrand, not just on the logos or image or stuff like that, or I was thinking more along the lines of sort of like more of a content rebrand. You notice now the lights are on. The lights are kind of on. You can kind of see them little by little. I think it's the shutter speed. It might be the shutter speed. I don't know why those come out and the other ones don't. Interesting. And I don't know why the ones in the front don't. Oh, but if you notice, yeah, those were oh, see, they're on now. So I don't know what is going on. This is the magic of technology. It's just breaking my mind. but anyway, it's been an interesting journey, and I've also started going to therapy. And the thing that I learned and applied, one of the things that I was trying to learn was, what do I get out of like if I have a bad day or I have a good day, but I want to end it strong, like what is the thing that I can do to make the day complete? And we're talking with me and my therapist, and I was like, well, I like to be able to get coding done, and I like to be able to get some streaming activity done, and I also like to pick up a skill and learn and keep on doing it. And it's kind of incredible how just adding the extra little bit of things to do at the end of your day, and you're committing yourself to doing these every day, sort of feels like you've accomplished quite a bit. I work a full-time job, so I can't spend tons of hours working on content. But if I do that within a good, solid amount of time, and all of a sudden that little bit of time that I have every day, and even the weekend days in the mornings, all of a sudden you've got a couple of spare hours that you're dedicating on doing some stuff. So that alone has been very instrumental. Me and my therapist, we're still working things out. I'm still sort of just in the sort of figuring out what thing to work on first. So, but I'll tell you for sure, it's been very awesome to hear someone tell you things and analyze what you're saying, and then just kind of just deconstruct what you're feeling. It's been difficult because I've never been to therapy as a full-grown adult. I was in therapy when I was a kid, and it was for my ADHD, which I definitely still have for sure. And it's been a very interesting journey, and I want that journey to be better. And I want that journey to be continuous in its improvements. I want to not just learn a skill, I want to actually master a skill. I learned to draw, never picked it back up. I want to go back to it. I want to learn how to do pixel art. I just got an Affinity suite with Affinity Designer, Publisher, and Photo. I want to learn how to do all those things. I want to learn how to design vectors. I want to learn how to edit photos. I want to learn how to publish, like Publisher can create stuff like business cards and a whole bunch of other stuff. And I also want to do different things for the stream, and I want to do more for good causes, and I want to be a part of other people's streams to help, and I want to help, but I also want to harbor a brand new kind of thing that we're doing on the channel. I don't want to just come back and do the same. I don't want to come back and it feeling exactly the same. I want new things. And I also, more than anything, would love to kind of just harbor a welcoming community, a community, not like an intimidating community, not a community filled with, you know, just I want of tons of, like, I've always wanted to do it like on a PG-13, but sometimes a swear will come out, and sometimes there'll be a little bit of a, you know, like read the room sort of deal. But honestly, my goal would be to just kind of have a stream that's very, very welcoming, and that way I could also share that with with as many people as possible as well too, because I remember one time when I was doing YouTube videos a long time ago, and one of my coworkers told me that he loved that I was making the videos so that his kids can watch them. And I was like, wow, that's awesome. And it's not like I'm making kids content, but I feel as though if you can pass your point without having to go through F-bombs and S-bombs and C-bombs and D-bombs and whatever insult you could come up with, you could definitely come with like an impact. But I've always felt that the swearing is something as sort of that's just kind of been like, you know, it's something that I talk a lot, and it doesn't feel all that comfortable using out in the open. All that sometimes I will say like you know, like something that catches up, like if you Pope. I was like it's obvious gonna never leave. But but most of the time I just want to just share my joy and my energy and my kind of like my love of video games with all of you. So I guess the ramble that I'm doing right now really is just kind of to reminisce on what happened before, and what is happening now, and what I hope will be the future. And I'm hoping that with a combination of things like, say for instance, the you know, the therapy keep on going good, the career changing, and the time that I'm putting in to learn, and the time that I'm going to be putting in to learn even when I come back, that is going to be all super duper instrumental. And I do intend on making a stronger attempt to be super duper energetic, to be just like it was when it was before, and not fall into the trap that I fell in last time, which was the putting so much pressure on yourself and calling yourself a failure, and then believing that lie that I was a failure, because I most definitely have had for the longest time a very low opinion of myself. And during that July month, it was very, very evident that it was kind of one of the worst months I've ever had as a human being alive for 30 plus years. And you don't just come to the conclusion of therapy because like just willy-nilly. I think it was more like a yeah, you kind of need it, so you get your butt over there. And I believe in it, so I know it helps. I know it helps a whole bunch of people, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. So that's I feel that over time it's just going to be more or less of attacking myself and more of giving myself like those boosts. You know how I love to help people? Why can't I do that for myself? Why can't I? Why? Because I've never really had that much of a high opinion of myself, but I didn't want anybody to feel like they have a low opinion of themselves. So I was helping them, but I wasn't helping myself. That changes now. That's actually, I'm sorry, that's changed from last month, this month, next month, and every other month. So I am looking to just say away with the baggage, and away with the crap, and away with the I just swore, and away with the stupidity, and away with the mental blocks, and away with, you know, with all of the baggage. And I still have long ways to go, but you know what, I hope that you guys will be with me throughout this entire journey with me. And I want you to know that all of you have meant so much to me, and you guys have helped me immensely, and you guys have no idea how important you are to me. And I can name so many people. You all know who you are. You are the lights of my life, and you have done so much for me, and I wish I could pay it back. I really do. If there's anything I would do, I would pay everybody back in some way. So I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to repay you back by taking your advice and getting in on all that awesome advice that you gave me, work on it, build on it, and learn how to be not just a better streamer, not just a better me, but an overall better human being. Because I don't want anybody else to feel how I've felt for a very long time. So know that I love you and I believe in you, and we're always going to have a bad day. It's not personal. Sometimes that happens. And know that as long as I'm alive, I will always believe in you, and I will always be there for you, no matter what. Capiche? Capiche. I don't know why the camera has a delay. I don't know. I do this, and then it comes up at the camera. I don't know why that happens. And I'm pretty sure I adjusted the custom frame rate. But I'll fix that later. Guys, thank you so much for listening. As I've said, I'm still learning this whole tech stuff. I've known about shutter speed, about ISO, about all of that for years, but I'm now playing around with it. As you could tell, maybe I'm a little too dark, but you know what? I love this Elgato face cam, and I love the way my Rode NT1 sounds with the plugins and the filters, and more to come, I promise. I will see you all on September the 25th. I think it's going to be either 9 or 10 a.m. I will just keep a lookout on Twitter, on Instagram. I will leave the links down below. If you guys want to join my Discord, it's also down below in the description as well too, if you guys want to join in. And if you guys have any ideas for YouTube videos that you'd like to see, mainly what I'd like to do videos mainly is more about things that are happening in the video game industry. But also, if you guys have any suggestions of videos you'd like me to do, it's like you could, I don't know, like ask me anything or whatever. Hey, leave it in the comments, and I'll think about it. Thank you so much, everybody. You are all freaking amazing, and I love every stinking single one of you. I do this, and then it shows it on the video. I don't know why it does that. See, I do this, and then it shows up on the preview. What is going on? What is happening? Thank you so much for listening. I will see you guys very, very soon on twitch.tv/Fico's Gaming Mind. Empanada kisses.